A message for you, the star seed, the light worker, the energy healer. You know you're not truly just a human. You always get called home towards Orion. You had a fascination most of your life with the pyramids. To always look for the hidden secrets and unlock the wisdom and the truth behind their creation, because it felt so familiar to you forever. The light that you carry is your stardust. It is your illumination. It is your truth. It is your knowledge that you want to go home. That earth has never truly been your home. You have never truly felt like you fit in here. But you came here to learn and go deeper than most, to waken people up to who they are by being an example and light throughout the darkness that has been encapsulated in this world. You've always had really big plans and you're a big thinker. But your plans have always been outside the box. They're not ever like everybody else's. Your ideas come from the stars. Your inspiration. You came through that gateway, your mother's womb. You were placed there for a reason. A lot of you are indigo children, rainbow children, crystal children. You know you have a mission here on this plane of existence. One is to go back home. Two is to deal with the karmic lessons and relationships that you've had to encounter on this path. And some of those connections and situations and relationships you've had to go through were the hardest shit that you've had to go through. And not everybody's had to go through that. Not everybody's had to go through that pain. It was to put you in a position to be a leader, a bearer of light. You are here to forge a path, not to follow one. To be guided to activate the new earth. You're allowing yourself to remember. You're allowing yourself to tap into the knowledge that is within you. That's why a lot of you are having major downloads. You sun gaze. Your whole diet has changed. Your whole view and perspective and perception of the world around you has dramatically changed. You have walked away from family members. You've discarded your parents. Some of you discarded your children because you have to. It's not that you didn't plant seeds there, but you're here on a mission and you were activated here on this plane of existence to bring enlightenment for the new earth. You know this is happening. You can see it because you can see. You get in conversations with people who have no idea what you're talking about. They look at you like you're an alien because basically you are. Because you have the vision. You're anointed and chosen to be a light worker here. Somebody to raise the vibration of Mother Gaia. You're one of the golden children. Your inner child was beaten and bruised growing up. It taught you what it meant to experience hatred. But it didn't create hatred in you. It didn't. You've always elevated and rose above it because of what you carry within you. That beautiful soul, that tenderness, your innocence. You know that you're going to go through many spontaneous awakenings, and you have. Some of you have been awakening. You awoke in the early 2000s. Some maybe before that. A lot of you in the last 5 years. Understand that you're not alone. There's many of us. There's many of us. And we have to live out our purpose. If you don't know what your purpose is, you need to explore yourself for your answers. It starts with knowing that you got the love. You got the abundance of God's love. God's love. The universe's love. Yeshua's love. Whatever you want to call it. But you've been cracked open so many times. Knocked down to rock bottom. It's like you've escalated up a mountain just to get knocked back down. Sometimes you knock yourself down because you're stubborn and you make bad decisions that you got to learn from. But you're forgiven for that because you learn to treat yourself differently when you make mistakes. You allow yourself to take baby steps. When you know you need to take giant leaps, you will. You will. But right now the time is to wait. Focus on your healing, on your growth, planting the seeds, opening others' sight just by being the example that you are, sharing that knowledge and understanding that is written inside of you. You've spent many lifetimes here. In every lifetime, it was a challenge, obstacle. It was painful for you. But this lifetime has been the most painful for you. You went through the most trials and tribulations that you've ever gone through. And it's a spiritual war. You know this. You know this. You see what the enemy is doing. The enemy can't hide anything from you, awakened one. They can't. They have to tell you what they're doing. But things are being woven. Gateways are continuously being opened and new arrivals are coming. Be a guide. Be a guide for those that are showing up. A lot of them are empathetic starseeds. They only know how to be compassionate. They only know how to show love and kindness and gentleness. A lot of your children are them. And you know this. You know this by how they act, they think, they believe, and they treat the world around them. They're very gentle souls. We're family. And we're multiplying faster than they can even account for. Don't ever silence your voice. Always honor who you are. Don't be afraid to stand out in the crowd. Do not be afraid to stand out in the crowd. Because the veil is lifted for you. you see it all. There's a lot of love and beautiful things in this world, but there is a lot of shadow and darkness. Listen to the call within your soul. If you want to feed people, feed them. If you want to preach to people, preach to them. If you want to be a shoulder for people to cry on, be that. Work towards your ultimate height. Be of service to this place. Because we're all family. It's just some of us are lost. You're truly righting the wrongs of your past. Anything that does not fit into your world needs to vacate your world. And this can be family, friends, people, things, behaviors, attitudes, beliefs. Let them go. Let them go. Don't let anything hold you back from being of service to the Creator and doing what's right. Adios.